Here's what someone found at an Airbnb they were staying at, which according to the owner of the home was empty. It's unclear as to who or what was on the other end, but what do you think this might have been? Milena Immediato is home alone when her dog begins to act strange. Milena writes that she's never heard her dog growl before until now.
Bruh. What do you see? Oh my god. What? Girl? You're gonna get me scared.
You can see the hair on its back standing up, which according to viewers means it is being aroused by something threatening. The question is though, what exactly is it being threatened by? I'll leave it to the paranormal experts to figure this one out. Here's a video of Amazon's Alexa acting strange.
Dude. What the? What? Oh my god. That is so creepy. Just that happened tonight at 10:27.
There have been other instances of Alexa acting weird, but this one is probably the creepiest. Reddit user Brass Ninja writes, I took this video while patrolling an allegedly haunted house that is currently used as an office for a real estate company. This is what she caught on camera.
Okay, it straight up sounds like there's somebody upstairs, and there's nobody here.
If you listen closely, you can hear what sounds like heavy footsteps and furniture being moved around. Brass Ninja states that she was definitely alone, as she had patrolled the entire building and property. If no one was there, then who or what was on the floor above? Ape Marie arrives at a secluded location with a couple of friends and encounters something terrifying.
Why do we just go to this quantum points and this whole person is sky? Oh my god, bitch, I can't. What if the person shows up in my rear view camera? No, I can't.
At first, there appears to be a single person walking towards them, but then two more people appear as they start backing up. Whether or not this was all a prank, there's no doubting that encountering this is enough to scare the living hell out of you. A family attended the burial ceremony of a deceased relative when they looked over into their grave and saw this. The foot of a corpse from a neighboring grave was resting on the casket. The workers of the cemetery had accidentally dug too close to the grave beside it. Although shocking to the family, it wasn't so much for the workers. According to them, this is something that often happens. It's a terrible incident, but definitely a creepy sight. Emily Rogers was using the dog filter on Snapchat, which is a special effect that places a dog's ears, nose, and tongue over the user's face. It only works if it detects a face, however, which it did when Emily was using it, but it wasn't her face it was detecting. Check this out.
Open your mouth if you're here to haunt me.
Here's someone using Google Earth and finding something creepy in the Ukrainian town of Pripyat. It's a desolate place with a population of 0. However, that doesn't seem to be the case here, as the following shows. maybe this place isn't abandoned after all. Justin Godoy has a camera system set up in his house for basic home security. It's late at night when one of his cameras captures this. There appears to be a short silhouette of something unknown. Justin has no idea as to what this might be, but what do you think? A Japanese DJ by the name of Do has made a coin purse unlike any other out there. Talk about putting your money where your mouth is. This is creepy. Carolina Judah was coming back from her boyfriend's house when she had the scariest encounter ever. Carolina is riding the bus, but when she gets off, she notices a man standing at the bus stop. She ignores him and continues to walk. But then moments later, he begins to follow her. Carolina eventually makes a run for it and arrives home. She takes a look outside her window and she sees this. But the worst part of it all is when this person came to the front door and began to yank the handle. Carolina at this point locks herself in the bathroom, hoping that her parents would come home soon. It was only after 15 minutes that he stopped and left. Carolina was still in the bathroom for about an hour until her parents came. The stalker was nowhere to be found and Carolina was now safe. If there's anything to take away from this, it's that it's best to avoid going home late at night, especially by yourself. In 2015, a man was asked by his neighbor if he could collect his mail since he was going away for a few weeks. One day, a large box arrives at his neighbor's house, and so the man heads over to pick it up. It's a little heavy, but he manages to carry it across the street. When he gets to his driveway, he drops it and hears something break inside. Afraid he might drop it again, he opens up his screechy garage door and leaves it in there. A few days pass and a rotting smell begins to emanate from his garage. It had to be the box since it started smelling ever since it was there. He opens the box and sees that the rotting smell was actually his neighbor's corpse. The police then come and interrogate the man. His innocence was proven by a piece of evidence found inside the box, a camera. The footage on there showed his neighbor talking to the camera, saying that he was going to mail himself across the state, arrive back home, and surprise his neighbor. The entire trip was recorded, including his death, which was caused by the box toppling over and breaking his neck. But then immediately afterwards, in that same footage, after capturing his death, you can hear what sounds like a screechy garage door being opened. Ricardo Morones has been experiencing strange activity at home. Out of all the strange things that have happened, this one is by far the creepiest. One night, Ricardo enters a room that no one has been in for years. He heard something inside, so he checks it out. He finds nothing, but takes a picture and sees this. There appears to be a child hiding in plain sight. The question is though, was this actually a child or something else? What are your thoughts? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.